He stole the bride. If you can understand this story, your English is good. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video. In a big city, there was a beautiful wedding hall. Flowers were everywhere. Lights were shining. People were happy. A bride was getting ready to marry the love of her life. She was very beautiful and everyone was smiling. The bride's name was Lena. She wore a long white wedding dress. Her hair was long, shiny, and decorated with small flowers. She looked like a princess. The groom was waiting on the stage. He was nervous, but happy. The guests were sitting and waiting for the wedding to start. But something strange happened. A man suddenly entered the hall. He was wearing a dark outfit. His face was covered, but his eyes were visible. His eyes looked sharp and cold. Nobody understood what was happening. The music stopped. People turned to look at him. Before anyone could react, the man ran toward the bride. He grabbed her quickly and lifted her onto his shoulder like a bag. The bride screamed. Her eyes were wide open in fear. She tried to escape, but she could not. People started shouting. The groom stood up in shock and shouted, "Stop!" But it was too late. The thief was already running away with the bride on his shoulder. Everyone in the hall was in complete chaos. The thief ran fast through the wedding hall. People tried to stop him, but he moved like lightning. The bride was still on his shoulder. Her dress was flowing in the air. She was scared and calling for help. The groom ran after them. His face was full of shock and anger. "Bring her back," he shouted loudly. Guests were screaming. Some were standing still in fear. Some were running in panic. Nobody understood why this was happening on a happy day. The thief reached the exit door. He stopped for 1 second. Everyone saw his eyes clearly now. His face was still covered, but his eyes looked serious and powerful. The bride looked at the groom one last time. Her eyes were full of fear and sadness. Then the thief ran outside. The groom followed, but he lost them in the crowd. Outside, the city was busy. Nobody knew what had just happened inside the wedding hall. The bride was gone. The thief disappeared. And the wedding turned into a mystery that nobody could understand. The groom stood alone outside the hall, looking at the road, unable to believe what had just happened. And the question remained, who is the man who stole the bride?